They're all going.
Can you refer to the steady stream of police vehicles leaving the scene?
Sure, yeah, just to give you a little bit of an update of what's been happening here over the last 5-10 minutes. We heard a lot of dogs barking about 10 minutes ago, and then a few moments later, as there were still unconfirmed reports about whether the suspect had been arrested, from the back corner of the car park, just next to where a special reaction team were based, we suddenly heard this round of applause, a little bit of cheering. And I'm guessing at that moment it was when they heard the news that he'd been arrested, because within moments after that, Boston police confirmed that he was alive and that he was in custody. And since then, in just the last couple of minutes, we've had a stream of vehicles, you've probably been able to see them over my shoulder there, leaving this car park, not going towards where the suspect is thought to have been apprehended, but rather heading in the opposite direction, heading back out of Watertown towards Boston. So there seems to be a suggestion now that he has been apprehended, now that he's in custody, it's job done here for the police teams, many of the response teams, many of the police units just leaving the car park at this time and heading in the opposite direction, away from Waterford and away from where we think the suspect was taken. Well, we're not sure at this stage. Police haven't said one way or another, but we heard that gunfire earlier. Of course, that doesn't indicate that necessarily there were any injuries sustained. There was a lot of gunfire earlier. Police are just saying that he is in custody, therefore he's alive. So we don't know whether he would have to go to hospital first or whether they would prepare to take him to a courthouse, to have him arraigned and to start the whole legal process, which will allow them to try and gain the answers that everyone here in Boston has been wanting to try and get since those bombings on Monday afternoon. The answers to the questions as to why anyone would want to plant these homemade devices that were very much designed to do as much damage as possible. And now that he is in custody, and now that he is, we know, alive, there is a good chance that those answers could be answered. No word on that yet at the moment. These unconfirmed reports about 3 people taken in for questioning. We're hearing that it's in relation to the Boston bombings, but no indication at this stage exactly what their relation to the suspects might be, and I think it's far too early to speculate on such a thing, but we do know that there are these reports out there, but the police haven't confirmed yet whether that's true, and they haven't released any information as to, if it's true, who these people might be. Well, in terms of what I'm seeing and hearing here on the ground, we have heard a few police sirens move away from the Watertown area along this road, which is just probably about 100 metres from where I'm standing, moving away from the Watertown area towards Boston. We know from Boston police when they announced the news that he had been arrested, they also said that police officers were remaining on the scene to sweep the area. So they didn't say why they wanted to do that, but they thought that officers should remain to look at the area, to investigate the area, and perhaps to see whether there was anyone else in the area or anything else that they perhaps should be aware of. Okay, all right, great.